Okay, people, welcome back to another Fwoosh Weekly. As always, I'm Robo, and it is early in the week. I know that, but there's so much to talk about. And even though I did find new stuff today, I got the Web Wings Spider-Man from the Build-A-Wing assortment at Walmart, so those are hitting stores. I get to finish up those reviews and finish the wings for my Vulture. Good stuff. I got the Star Wars Black Series Qui-Gon and Royal Guard from Dorkside Toys. Awesome. I got a Darth Revan from Amazon. I was able to catch that last week. It shipped. I got it today. I got all this stuff today. But I don't feel like hunching over a desk today. You know, just messing with... I wanted to be free. I wanted to talk about all the stuff we've seen in the past week. And there's something especially awesome from NECA. So I figured, what the hell? Let's just ramble about toys today. We'll get to all the reviews for the rest of the week. And if any other news pops up, we'll talk about that later. But right now, we're going to talk about some amazing Yamaguchi, a lot of SH Figuarts, a little bit of Diamond Select, and then some NECA. But first up, I'm going to post a little retraction from last week's Quickie talking about the Tamashii Nations World Tour in Osaka. I threw a picture up and talked about it like it was the SH Figuarts C3PO on R2-D2. It wasn't. A few of you started pointing out that the eyes looked like they were lighting up. The lights on R2 were lit up. And then the more I started looking, the more I realized, oh, shit, those are not bases for SH Figuarts. They're not even in the same pose as the big picture. These are the 12-inch Chigoken figures. That's super expensive. Way out of my price range, but beautiful looking. It wasn't SH Figuarts, it was the bigger scale figures. Before getting into more SH Figuarts and going back and talking about some older stuff again, here are the promotional pictures for the Marvel Legends 12-inch Thor. As you can see, it comes with two hammers. One is regular hammer, the other one is Glowy Mjolnir. Glowy Mjolnir. Say that 5 times fast. Got a couple of grip hands, got a couple of fists, has a couple of faces, couple of hairs, and then a helmet that goes over one set of hair. So you essentially have different options for the different heads. You can have kind of the beefy, chunky looking face, and then the bearded face, and then you can have the option for hair with no helmet or helmet hair. And if you have the helmet off, it definitely looks like helmet hair, just all flat on top. If you watched the Quickie last week about the possible new SH Figuarts, it was just a small picture. We could barely see Darth Vader. He looked kind of new. And then the Obi-Wan at the bottom looked kind of more finished. We did eventually get bigger pictures of that. And the Obi-Wan, it looks good, don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but like several pointed out, the face looks kind of long, and then plastic robes are going to hinder the articulation a lot. I don't know what they're going to do here. And I still think the hood piece being a separate piece up on top, I still think they may go for something where you remove that and then a full hood pops down over it like Kylo Ren. But this still looks better than what we have in the Black Series. Don't get me wrong, the Black Series with a paint job looks fantastic. But for those of you who don't want to do repaints or pay for repaints or just collect SH Figuarts, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then there's the Darth Vader. Yeah. I don't know, there's something off about it. It reminds me of the first Black Series Vader. It's something with the eyes, something with the top of the helmet being a little bit high, something with the face part being elongated a little bit. I don't know. It almost looks a little bit animated. And then you can't see a lot of the figure because of the cloth cape hanging over, and it is a cloth cape. So, yeah, there's still room for improvement. We saw a little bit of improvement with Obi-Wan. Hopefully, they're still working on the Vader. There was also some kind of panel, and they were pulling out figures like the SH Figuarts Homecoming Spider-Man, and they showed a Homecoming homemade suit. No official information here, no solicitation pictures, nothing like that. Just this one picture of it standing on a table somewhere up front. It looks cool. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the Marvel Legends version. I don't know if I will go out of my way to get this, but this is the kind of shit I usually spout whenever I'm trying to talk myself out of buying something. So, even though I'm standing here going, probably don't need it. Nope, don't need it. Nope. As soon as it comes up for pre-order, guess who's pre-ordering it? This dumbass. And then finally last week, they did solicit an actual figure to be pre-ordered, and that would be Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. This is looking great. This is looking fantastic. It's so freaking lifelike. It's almost scary. But again, these are promotional pictures. We'll have to see what the final product looks like. Even though Bandai is pretty good about having their final product look a lot like the promotional pictures. Sometimes not as great, but still pretty great. He comes with a hat, he comes with a sword, he comes with a bottle of rum, he comes with the compass, both open and closed. And then of course there's two faces. I really like the neutral look on this. I'm guessing the hair and the bandana and everything pop up and off, then the face comes off, the other face comes on, and then all that gear comes back down around the face. The other face is kind of his, and it looks funky. I don't know if the eyes look big. It reminds me of the movie where they had his eyes painted on his eyelids. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Just a little bit too... What you won't see him coming with is a gun, though. And we'll get to that here in a minute after I make a couple of more points. Because Diamond Select has also teased their Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, Captain Jack and Barbossa. Both of these are looking great. These are done by Gentle Giant. All the sculpting is there, and they come with kind of a build-a-wheel piece. This is me steering a pirate ship. I would die within 10 minutes on the high seas. But you'll also notice, and I've heard through the grapevine, no gun. There's no holster, there's no pistol. I don't know if he doesn't use a pistol in the new movie, or even carry one, but the way I hear it, Disney has passed down a rule of no pistols on the Pirates figures. I guess because they're toys? I don't know. I can see Diamond Select getting that clause because they're more in retail stores. But why not the SH Figuarts figure? It's a $60 figure import from overseas. It's not like it's getting marketed to children. The Hot Toys, being a $200, $300 toy, gets to get pistols with it, and I'm guessing that's because it's adult market. But the SH Figuarts, yeah, I don't know. Staying on the marketing bad habits to children kick, I guess, is what we're going to call it. The Amazing Yamaguchi Wolverine did, in fact, get the cigar pulled from its final release. If you go and look at any of the solicitations at any of the sites, they photoshopped the cigar out of the accessory picture, and they also changed the Foursquare face picture where it did have Wolverine down in the corner with the cigar in his hand. They changed it to a different face, or they added another face to the whole collage thing. Now, if you go back and watch last week's, I do say, you know, I am not promoting smoking or any of that. It was just cool to get the cigar. That's how I remember Wolverine from when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I don't think he was the one that got me into smoking. I could be wrong, but it's kind of sad that we're pulling it from, again, an import figure that's not marketed at children at all. Whatever. I can see the pluses, I can see the negatives. It's just that I'm kind of in between going, I like different display options. And, you know, being older, that's how I think of them. Now, it seems like they're not pulling the hand that holds the cigar, so there's still hope for a painted up toothpick or a roll-up paper or something, at least look like he has the cigar. But it was nice to be getting that accessory that looks that good. At the same time, it's one less thing for me to lose in carpet. So there is that. And then finally, if you go to the Fwoosh front page right now, you'll see the full reveal for NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles San Diego Comic-Con exclusive box set. You don't know how many times that took to get out. I like the set from last year. I dug the video game. But these are more my bread and butter. It's the cartoon versions. It's not perfect, but it looks damn close. And I love that the colors on these differ from the SH Figuarts versions. The SH Figuarts versions are kind of brighter, more cartoony. These are a little bit more gritty, a little bit more dark. Now, the Turtles do use the same sculpts as last year's set, but you get to the foot. And Shredder has a new torso, has a new head, maybe a couple of different other parts. The foot, definitely new head, new torso, looks like new forearms. And then of course there's Krang, all new, has his walker piece. There's also, you know, the communicators for both good and bad, rifles, pistols, all the hands for the Turtles interchange between the figures. There's interchangeable hands for Shredder, for the Foot Clan. Just, the set is amazing. And before anybody gets too far, before they get all, you know, it's a San Diego exclusive, NECA has said that they will put these sets up for non-attendees on the NECA store in June. So, there you go. I don't know how many, I don't know how long the sets will last, but yeah, that's freaking amazing. I even love the case on this thing. It's a full case. It holds all 8 figures in 2 trays on the inside. like a little luggage thing, which works because if I'm picking this up at San Diego, if I can get into San Diego, with this case, I can either check it as luggage or this can be my carry-on, and I will be the baddest bastard on the plane. I just walking down the aisle. What are you looking at? Don't look at me. You know it. Yeah. Now the set will cost $200, which is right in line with last year's 2 separate sets of $100 each. And like I said, it'll go up for pre-order on the NECA store in June. So yeah, there you go. Even though the weekly was on schedule last week, I did a quickie Saturday, and this one's coming up a day early. Lots of stuff. Just so much toy news, and it's going to keep going on until San Diego. At least I hope so, because I love it. Now, I've kept meaning to mention it, and a lot of you already know, but if you want a sneak peek at what review is going up later in the day, or what I am doing that day, or just visual nonsense sometimes, you can follow me on Instagram on @FwooshRobo. But then the official Fwoosh Twitter is @TheFwoosh. You can follow the reviews from the front page and everything else. But if you're wanting to keep up with the YouTube channel, yeah, it's my own personal Instagram. It's just easier to keep those things separate. I usually put a picture of whatever I'm reviewing up about an hour or two before the video goes up. And that's because I have to wait an hour or two for my video to upload, being backwoods Arkansas, just slow. I might as well be on dial-up. I hate to say that because it is faster than dial-up. That's not me complaining. That's just me complaining. So if you like this Fwoosh Weekly, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on Fwoosh.